Lokahi, 5-game losing streak. How would you describe the feeling of the team right now? Is it frustration? Kind of, what are you guys going through?
Yeah, I mean, it hurts. Nothing really else you can say about it. A lot of people never been in this situation before. We just have to find a way to grind out of it and come away with a win.
Like I asked Jason, how as leaders, you guys being the guys who've been around the longest, how do you get the younger guys and everyone together to make sure that locker room doesn't maybe split apart with all this going on?
Yeah, man. I mean, it's our team. As leaders, we just got to step up. Like you said, it's hard. People are going to fall apart, and that's not what we are here at UCF. We're a team, we're a family, and we're more than just football. So we're just going to stick together, keep grinding together.
Lokahi, and I don't know if this is optimism or frustration as I ask it, but you guys did particularly well on offense on third down, had another 100-yard rusher for the third straight week. Is that stuff that you could kind of use to build into next week as an offensive line, or is it just kind of add to the frustration, or what does that help? What way does that help or hurt when you think about that?
I mean, the biggest thing for us on offense, it doesn't matter if one guy goes for 100 or if one guy catches the ball for 200. All 11 guys have to do their job on every single snap, every single play. So congratulations to RJ. Good for us, but we want to win games. It's not about stats. It's not about any of that.
When the offense moves the ball as well as it did, how deflating are the turnovers, the self-inflicted wounds again?
Yeah, self-inflicted wounds, I mean, that's something we harp on. We harp on it every day. Keeping the ball, we don't turn over the ball, we win the game. And that's our mentality every time we step on the field. So, I mean, just putting it together, putting it all 4 quarters, being able to execute every assignment. Like I said, all 11 guys doing their job. Not whoever threw the ball or whatever, he may have threw a pick, but it may not have been his fault. So, I mean, we're going to have to watch the film, we're going to have to get better.
I know you guys were on a 4-game losing streak, but after last week, it still felt like everybody was, moving in one direction, had some momentum, had some positive vibes, and then, what does it feel like when something like this happens?
Man, it's a test of character. We're about to figure out who UCF is really, and I know the team we got in the locker room, and I know the boys I play with, and I know that we're fighters and we're strong. And we'll stand the test of time, man, and this university is not going anywhere. So we're going to fight, and the rest of the season, you'll see the best UCF football team there is just giving their 100% every snap.
You guys responded after a few of the touchdowns, but, when it was a 3-point game, the turnovers would kind of happen. So was that just how did you guys kind of emotionally kind of keep your heads up or, try to not let each of those plays when the game was still out there to be won make too much of an effect on you?
I mean, football is a team sport, so we got to play complementary ball. If our defense gets a stop, we got to go down there and score. If we get stuffed, our defense got to go there and stop them. You know what I mean? So, like I said, it's all 11. We're gonna go in, watch the film, and we'll figure it out. But one thing we're gonna do is stick together, and we're gonna be as one team, and we'll figure this out.
There were a lot of festivities going into this game with it being homecoming week. Does this loss hurt worse knowing that alum nights and all the other things leading up to this were happening?
I mean, every loss, they all add up. It doesn't really matter if festivities or not, homecoming or not, we got to win games. That's what the crowd comes here to do. That's what our family comes here to watch us. They watch us to win games, so that's all.
Familiar foes next week with Cincinnati. What are you guys expecting out of them and just to get back on track?
I mean, we'll start tomorrow. We've been focused on West Virginia this whole time, so when we get on the road again next week, we look forward to going out there and getting a dub.
You look at John Rice's performance of Jekyll and Hyde, so to speak, with touchdowns and then interceptions. What was his attitude after the game, or how was he after the game?
I mean, everybody's down after a loss. But the main thing, like we said, we're leaders. We step up. We can't have any bad days, no matter what. He's not showing it. He's positive, as always, is all get out. John Rice, he's an amazing guy, on and off the field.
Feels like this question's been asked the last several weeks. You played in the American. What is the difference between winning in the American and losing games in the Big 12?
Playing 4-quarter football. That's about it. Doing our job 4 quarters, every single snap.